Good afternoon and welcome to Starfield. Welcome to the Alpha Centauri system. Welcome to Jemison. I've got to admit, I love the irony there of the music being played being Jump to Alpha Centauri by Arthur Riley, as we are starting actually our day today in Alpha Centauri, in the Alpha Centauri system on the planet Jemison. Welcome indeed. Right, here we are. Oh, it would appear to be night time. I just want to remind myself of what my cargo situation is at this moment in time. I seem to be carrying a lot of stuff, but not necessarily a ridiculous amount of stuff. Okay. What is
Something
Sarah carrying?
Have something for me?
Yeah, she's got a fair few things. Right. Fine. Let's go.
Maybe another time.
Take off our gear, packs. Right, now we've got a little more space with ourselves, we should be able to perhaps... Is there any... How much cash is available here? Oh, we have got a full rack up available here. Sulphur and Razor Leaf. Grendels, let's get rid of those first. Maelstrom, yep. Slave Star. Coachman, get rid of. Equinox, get rid of. Calibrated Grendel. Right, we now have got some choices. We'll get rid of the Cutlass. Suppressed Beowulf 43. What we got in the moment on our sniper rifle. What does that actually give us? 37. So it actually gives us a little more damage if we keep the suppressed one, but yeah, I think
to offload trade authorities.
Too many places. Right, I think we're carrying an awful lot of ammunition for this one, but thin them out a bit. Modified fully automatic. We don't want the fully automatic one. Yeah, well, probably hang on to the suppressed Beowulf for the moment. The main advantage of that particular one is it does have such a huge amount of ammunition available to it. Right. Right.
Always fine. Kiosk right here for you.
Let's
You've
pick
got
up.
something for me? If you have any gear you want me to haul, I'm happy to help.
Right, let's thin out some of the stuff that you're carrying for me. Weapons. Spacesuits. packs, helmets. Right, so she's carrying one more helmet than really sensible, but...
So long.
Right, that's actually... You stay here
Soon.
for the moment. Wait here.
Alright, but be careful.
I don't think I need to be too careful here in Jemison.
You will be scanned as you enter
Looks
the
like
city.
I'm overweight.
Please keep moving. Okay.
You can get into the shop then.
If you don't see what you want, hope you're finding everything you need.
Right,
Oh,
let's
please, take a look.
take some of your money. Let's... Right, the calibrated Grendel, the calibrated Maelstrom, the drumbeat Roar Giver, Maelstrom, modified, and that's a good start. Spacesuits, pirate, don't want any of those to be perfectly honest. If I can't sell them all to her unfortunately. Packs, helmets, let's just see if she's got
please,
any
take a look.
ammunition sensible for us. Yes, she does. That will give her a little more money to buy stuff from us. Right.
Thanks for coming in.
While we're here, let's pick up some of the extra resources from... That's going to probably overweight me. No, it doesn't. Brilliant. So the plan, we've got something which we think the museum in Akila, which is the capital city of the Freestar Collective, would like. It's we picked up the one of the founding documents of the city, which we've been asked to keep an eye open for her. So we'll try and pass that over to her. But we also have had a chance to think about the fact that we have been asked to assist the Freestar Rangers. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. Before we go there, it makes sense to get rid of some...
Please, if you experience any issues, welcome to UC Distribution. Oh, well, certainly.
So, ammo. What ammo does she... Oh, good, she has some of that 43... No, that's 43 MI. That's different. We want 43 Ultra. No worries. Gives us a chance to get rid of some of this stuff. we don't want to get rid of those. Yeah, we might as well get rid of those. Notes. Don't know if we want to get rid of those or not. We'll hang on to them for the moment. Notes here. Nothing there screams out saying need to get rid of. Throwables, that sounds like an awful lot of different types of throwables which we don't want. That's looking better. We don't want as many. Normally we don't want as many frag grenades as that. Okay.
Back to it then.
She sounds so thrilled with her job. It seems to be amazed that anybody would want to buy anything from her. Right.
You've been busy, I hear. Clearing out bad guys. Here, you deserve this.
Oh, 1800 credits. Thank you very much for just doing what we were doing, which we've already got paid for. Almost forgot where I was. One of the great trees of Alpha Centauri, and
the tree seems to have calmed down.
Service with a smile.
That's the UC way.
right. Dump the resources in our resource chest. So a magic chest this. It's absolutely incredibly magic. It takes all of the resources that we have and just holds them. And it doesn't seem to have any sort of limits. Right, what have we got here that that's thinned it out a little bit. Right, let's head back to the ship. Right, we'll actually, yeah, we'll. What have people been up to? What are people looking forward to? is the New Atlantis transit system. And we're going to the spaceport. Right. Let's head to the spaceport. So we have 154 rounds for our main weapon, 127 rounds for a slow revolver. It's relatively powerful, but yeah, has a lot to be leaves a lot to be desired in all sorts of senses.
What can I help you with?
Let's get moving.
Sure, I'm right behind you.
And Vasco.
Good day, Captain.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Oh, good. Glad you're ready to depart.
Yes?
Right. So we have a number of ones. Last Will and Testament is a fairly certain is a Akila City one. I thought we'd done that one. Obviously we didn't do that one. Okay, we'll come back to that another time. But this is the Deputized. I can't actually see. Here we go, that's the one. Return Akila City charter back to Leah Casler, and then we'll pick up Deputized. So let's lift to orbit.
Engines firing. Here we go.
Oh,
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
So let's call up the map. Now, this ship can jump to Akila City without any trouble whatsoever. Right, so aim for Akila. Definitely some of the advantages of having a slightly more advanced spaceship, but also having the additional skills in astrogation extends your range considerably.
Jump complete.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Akila City.
Okay. Let's Akila City. Set up for landing. The classic Bethesda cutscene or loading screen. Is just, yeah. If I have any real problems with this game, it is the fact that these loading screens, these constant loading screens, you go into a new room or into a new building, loading screen. Alright, let's actually change into the gear. Oh, I have a skill point available. Not sure when that popped up.
Word to the wise, avoid the stretch, especially
Don't you worry, those walls are solid. No actually.
Right. The difference between this place with its mud paths and Jemison, or rather New Atlantis in Jemison, is quite stunning.
Everything you see here is a piece of Akila City's history.
Hi,
I
Leah.
have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself.
I found something for your museum.
Let me see. Oh dear lord. It's real. It still exists. This is the original charter for Akila City. And you can see their signatures. This is really the birth of the Freestar Collective. The core philosophy of limited government and inalienable rights. All here. Thank you. If you find anything else, please come back.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Oh, what Sarah got to say. Not a lot, by the sound of it. I was expecting her to say something. Right, now, picking up Deputized. Talk to Emma Wilcock. Marshal Daniel Blake directed me to speak to Ranger Emma Wilcock at the Rock in Akila City if I'm interested in joining the Freestar Rangers. So let's go talk to Emma. Oh, it looks like she's in the bar, if the map is anything to go by.
Rado makes some of the most dependable firearms money can buy. If they're good enough for the Freestar Rangers, they should be good enough for us.
Thank you for that word of wisdom there, Sarah.
Keep it moving.
So this is the Rock. Now,
Hiya. Good to see you.
we'll pick that up
That's
another
it
time.
then? Need something? You got some business with me?
Want to learn more about the Freestar Rangers.
That's so. Well, you found your way to the right person. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do.
Don't most places have their own security force?
Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space.
I think that's admirable.
Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah, I do. I imagine you've got some questions. I'll answer anything I can.
Are there a lot of Rangers?
The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death in the line of duty. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time.
What authority do Freestar Rangers have?
Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't always work out that way. We also have jurisdiction over any local security when we're tracking a fugitive.
Is it paying work? Yeah.
I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help with expenses and such.
I know what I need to. Let's continue.
Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign up with the Freestar Rangers?
Oh, let's... How do I apply? Do I fill out a form or something?
I prefer a more practical kind of evaluation. I'll give you the details if you want to join up.
Yeah. Right.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes people just get lucky. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about you joining up.
Okay, I'll do one of your missions.
Then I suggest you get going.
Right, need to find... There's
Well,
a
hey
terminal.
there. You should try Phil Burns' beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Right, destroy the Crimson Fleet captain at Altair. Kill the outlaw gang leader on Altair 4D. Kill the outlaw captain on Murphid 5A. Let's go with rescue hostage. Let's go with the hostage mission. Right, we might come back and do some more in a little bit. So, up there. Right, okay.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Guessing there's a lot of rain here with the amount of liquid on the surface of the road.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbag.
While we're here, let's have a look at what ships they've got available at the moment.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Come on. We're not going to get a chance to talk to
Anything I can help you with?
Right, we'll try that again, shall we?
Got anything? Hey, what can I do for you?
I'd like to let me see what ships you have for sale.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Particularly as we can now fly Class B ships. A Watchdog 2. Okay. A Ranger. A Class B ship, this one. An interesting set of weapons there. Very low power on the electromagnetic weapons though. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting ship. That's a Class B2 apparently. Even less on the electromagnetics. That is interesting. Shields, not as strong as we currently have. High jump though. That's an interesting ship. Be interested to know what weapons. EMP 500 suppressor. Mauler, the Mauler cannon I think is very similar to what we currently have. Dragon Pulse. Okay, again that's similar to what we currently have. Big rig. Now that's a very interesting ship. Again, Class B. That seems to be more of a hauler. Love the central spine with the cargo bays. Yeah, it's not a huge cargo capacity. Achilles seems to be very much like the Razor Leaf that we currently have. More of a missile boat. Even less shields. Interesting. Stronghold. Oh, just look at that shield. Class C. Alright, we can't fly a Class C, but that is a, forgive me, an ugly looking ship, but quite a, well, absolutely incredible shield on that. Right, let's go. We have a hostage to go and rescue. Help's going out the right route to the right ship. There's our Razor Leaf.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Hello, hello. Thank you for the follow there.
Hyper Ninjix just followed.
Hyper Ninjix. Yeah, thank you. That's a great one. Ready to chill like a ninja in Starfield. Okay. That's the bot there. So getting in the way. Are you a Starfield fan? We'll go with the constellation. The moment. Yeah. Your follow is very much appreciated. Let's actually talk to the camera rather than the page. I haven't played it for a while. There's lots of ways of playing Starfield, it looks like. What's your favourite way of playing Starfield? Right, on Xbox, right, yeah. But do you go as a space-based ace or a sneaky thief character or something like that? This is one of the amazing things about the game, is the fact, to my mind, that you can play it how you want. Though if you want to be a wizard, that's a little more difficult, I suppose. if you haven't played for a while, have you seen the ground vehicles that they have available? The all-round hero type, yeah! Trying to make everyone happy. Is it the sort of game that right. Next time I'm back at the Starport services, I'll have to
Orbital insertion
get one of the vehicles.
Time to dance among the stars.
This character doesn't have one, but I have looked at it. I've got to admit, I did a couple of characters so I could get to know the system better before attempting to do much of the story. This is my story playthrough on stream. Right. Where is it? Ariane. Ariane is down here, but right, okay. Let's jump in. The vehicles make ground exploration, if that's your thing, a heck of a lot easier, and it provides a little bit of armour as well, or resistant.
One instant, the stars are rearranged. Yes! The cram drive is out of commission.
Right.
You've taken down their shields. We've tagged their engines.
Good. Right. Let's go in and dock.
Locked in.
Okay. Do we want to? I think we'll go in with lethal weapons rather than. Right, okay. Looks like
got my attention.
Barrett is paying attention to possibly defending the ship.
Watch your backs. Their crew could be heavily armed.
Landing bay access, so that's just ahead, okay. We'll have you come down like that, that's good. That is fantastic. That, how to make life easy for me. That I couldn't believe
Need to catch my breath, and then it's back to the grind.
Right, okay. Equip and free? That's not quite what I had in mind, so let's...
I thought I was dead. Just plain dead. Oh, you Rangers are something else.
You stay safe out there.
I'll do my best. After you undock, I gotta get straight back to it, but... Thank you.
Right, let's...
Don't leave any of that behind.
She doesn't have anything consistent in the in what she has to say. Sometimes she's all for taking all of the stuff that you can, and other times she's... What are you doing taking... Okay, back to the razor leaf.
Hello, Captain.
You... Right, we need to get back to Akila City. We need to... undock. Let this Narcissus go.
Locks, air pressure, drive, all good to go, Captain.
Thank you, Barrett, for the update. Cheyenne, there we go. Back to Akila. Away we go.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way.
No contraband on the ship, so we should be fine.
You're good to go. Have a nice time in Akila City.
Ready to drop down. We'll call in at the Starship Technician and we'll pick up one of the buggies. You can have a look. Come on, down you come. Right. Just check that I am out of So yeah, I'm not just wearing the leathers. So we'll go into Akila City. We haven't had any trouble down at the stretch. There he is. Right.
Anything I can help? Need some work done?
Alright, to purchase a vehicle.
Okay, no problem.
There is actually supposed to be a second one that's come in, but I think you actually have got to you've actually got to download it as a DLC, free DLC. So this is the vehicle that we've just purchased, 2-seater pickup. Vasco, if you've got him as a companion, goes in the back. You can change the colours, 3 colours. So if we go with, we'll go for higher saturation and more, well actually we'll go darker. So colour 2 currently are red, okay, so we'll go for blue, and colour 3 is the engine block really. So there's our vehicle.
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Okay, thank you. If we go back to the ship now.
Watch it. Ship's coming and going.
Now have the vehicle painted as we just had it. You've actually got a turret on the top. Fires a heavy weapon laser. So my understanding is if you want to improve the damage, heavy weapons counts, laser counts, can't remember, and demolitions counts as well. Any of those 3 increases the damage. One of the nicest things is it doubles the range on your sensor. So
If you need to take a moment
or adds 10 in this case, I think. Actually 30. Interesting. What's my... don't think I actually have got anything in sensors. I haven't. So it's taken it from 10 meters to 30 meters. So there's lots of nice things about it, and despite the fact it's also open, it gives a 50% armor bonus or resistance, damage resistance. It's rather useful. This character's not needed it, but it's rather useful if you've got a survey job to do, covering the distance. Let's go see Emma. Switch to Laramo.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall. Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Right, let's go see Emma.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or 2 to the low house.
You've got potential. Just need to see a little more.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Oh, you're back. How'd it go?
I hope I've helped make the Freestar Collective a little bit safer.
I'm sure you did. And I'm glad to know that was your priority. You did what I asked, so let's go meet the Marshal. Follow me. We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen Rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm.
I got to admit, I'm amazed that they're...
Marshal.
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems like a fine candidate. Got the right priorities.
All right then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I've got just one question. Do you pledge to defend the people of the Freestar Collective, even if it means risking your own life?
Risk my life? Just how dangerous is this now? I guess so.
Not good enough. You need to be sure about this. Now, what's it going to be? You ready to carry a badge?
Absolutely.
Good. Here, take these. You're now a Freestar Ranger deputy. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, deputy.
You've made a wise choice, but I trust that your duties as a ranger won't interfere with your service to Constellation.
Well, Sarah.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger.
What can you tell me about Montera Luna?
Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere, warm climate, and good soil for growing.
Do we know anything about this farmer?
Just the name. Akila Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time, and I'm sure they're proud of that heritage.
Okay, sounds simple enough.
Well, most things do at the start. Doesn't mean they stay that way.
Absolutely.
That being said, best not to assume anything. Just try to keep an open mind. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
Okay, I will. Right, Sarah. See you back on the ship.
Hey there, deputy.
Ah, it didn't take long to get noticed.
Ah, the new deputy. Take care of yourself out there.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class.
So, probably the only thing I need to do to get ready is to have a quick sleep, so recover my my health. I do want to just check what they've just given me. A Deadeye, which would appear to be a updated version of the Razorback. Okay, so manual sights, but with laser pointer, penetrator rounds. Okay, that'll be the extra damage. Did they give me anything else there? No, not in. Oh, I want to get rid of some of this extra stuff. hat, wasn't there? A deputy hat. What do you think, folks? Yeah, okay. We'll go with that for the time being. What else did they give us? Was there a... Can't remember if there was new items. So there is a badge. And a deputy uniform. I suppose might as well wear that. I can't wear that, so presumably it's something that I have to carry. Okay, let's go to the gun shop. Bet she'll give me a hard time still for it's around here, isn't it? This is the gun shop.
I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle that, your money's welcome here. Sure, Laredo makes some good guns, but if you want a range of manufacturers to choose from, my shop will serve you better.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Don't make me regret this now.
Elegance. That's a... okay. Zapper. Right. I'm not sure what happened to our right. Getting rid of the Grendel. Getting rid of the two lawgivers. Don't think there is anything to get rid of from there. Yeah, we don't need... No, we'll hang on to that one for the time being. You're going to lurk. Yep, you have a great lurk. Hope you enjoyed the... I hope you saw the vehicle, even if you didn't necessarily have a chance really to see it really in action. But you saw it, you know it's available, and you know how to get hold of it, hopefully now. But thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the lurk. It is greatly appreciated. So, a snooze, and then we'll go on our, to, was it? What was it? The lunar boss that we needed to go to?
Wait, ain't you the one I saw at SSTN? Nah.
Have a good sleep.
Alright, let's get this crate into space.
Right. So Emma is on board, as is Sarah. Let's have a slow snooze. Right. 6-hour snooze. So she feels better. I must say.
Hey there. Nice long rest, eh?
There's Emma, right. Not sure about the outfit, but we'll wear it for the time being. Well, let's lift.
This never gets old. Lift off.
ahead in some senses.
Orbital insertion completed.
Right. Wagoner Farm. Show on map. Alright, so it's a local one then. I hadn't realised that it was in system.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, that's it. You're clear to land.
Okay, so we'll do a scan of the planet surface. That's quite a complex one. Moderate fauna and flora as well. Okay, so into land at the Wagoner Farm. 2 civilian outposts at least. Yeah. Let's go into land. Come on.
All clear. Time to land this ship.
The Wagoner Farm. Yeah, not sure about the uniform. We'll wear it for the first mission if nothing else. Weapons. I'm going to put our modified Razorback in the hold and use the Deadeye. Might regret that.
Sure, I've got a minute.
Right, so over here would appear to be...
Over here!
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
You said they looked like soldiers.
That's right. The uniforms looked like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who are used to violence. I was in fear for my life.
How many men were there?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
Any reason why someone might want this farm in particular?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
If they're planning to come back, they must be somewhere nearby.
Back behind the house, there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. First of what, I'm not sure. There must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, Deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp.
Alright, I'm gonna put some armor on. Don't know about you, Emma.
Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Well, Deputy, you've come this far. It's time to take over and show us what you can do.
That's right.
Thank you, Sarah, for...
Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more. Right on. I like it. Nice change of pace from Akila City.
A bit wet though. But not the wet matters. Swarming sunflower.
Are you certain that traveling into these canyons is wise? The route looks treacherous.
Oh, I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
Seeing a target. Did you just throw a grenade at me, Sarah?
That here? What's the matter with you?
What are you? Boot tracks turn right along the canyon floor.
Good eye, Deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
You better check your ammunition supply. It's clear that we're not the only things roaming these canyons.
flight. Spacer. Mines as well. Who keeps throwing grenades at me? Which are you two throwing grenades?
So that's what those look like on the inside.
What have we got here? What's this? Tracks turn left, eh?
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these walls, waiting to snipe us.
There's certainly something up there. Did they do seem to suddenly just appear. Ow. That hurt. That looks as though it's dead already.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
So there's a turret that's been knocked over. Else out here. Definitely right about the hostile creatures.
Watch it!
Veers slightly
You're a natural tracker.
Possibly in a cave, do you think?
Hey, there'll be plenty of time to shoot him later.
A Mercury camera. Cracks continue further into the ravine.
I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
We should be careful. This bottleneck is the perfect place for an ambush.
Got down here. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Normally, I'd suggest you choose your words carefully so we could avoid bloodshed. But something tells me that isn't going to be possible.
So, what do you want with the Wagner farm?
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special. But that ain't none of your business.
Who are you?
Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that.
Hey! Oh, well, I'm not going anywhere, not until I get some answers.
You think you're in a position to make demands? Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember?
This doesn't need to get violent.
Oh, I think it does. We've been found out! Don't let them leave here alive! Get ready! What
Hate to use force, but I've got to do.
Might as well take what we can.
Let's talk.
Job done slate we need to read. I'll have you.
This looks promising.
5% on all ballistic weapons on critical damage. I've got to admit, that was a bit more of a chaotic fight than I'm used to. Right, anything else that screams out? Yeah, we'll have those. Let's talk to Emma anyway.
Are you okay?
What do you make of those guys?
No way they're common thugs or hired muscle. The weapons, the training, the steel nerves. No, these guys were professionals. That badge with the number 1, I feel like I've seen that before, but it was a long time ago.
Is this a normal day's work for a
Not
ranger?
usually. Most of the bad guys we run into are smart enough to stand down when they see the badge.
Yeah, I'm good. Not my first firefight.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better.
Maybe.
Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
What are we looking for exactly?
Hopefully, we can find something that explains who these guys were and why they were after the Wagner farm.
I'll see what I can find.
Likewise.
Folders. We actually know that we've got the information in the sense that liquor jugs.
Don't rush the scan. Didn't want to overlook anything valuable.
Right. Empty bottles. What are you? thermos. Aluminium, nickel. Ooh, a ship by the looks of it. A watchdog. Right, I bet this is locked. Inaccessible, yeah. Apple, binoculars, dumbbells. Looks as though dumbbells might actually be worth picking up if you can afford the weight. What we got over here? Empty weapons case, ammo case. I think we've probably got everything that looks as though it's worth a bit of money in the sense of what we got over here.
Let's have a look around.
Notepad, please. Okay, so
might be something useful here.
you'll have a look at that note. Grunt issue 3 was 55% more critical damage. Additional 5% critical damage. Okay, even better. Job's done. My contact on the inside came through. I've got a ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope Tech. I'll drop it off on the agreed upon location once the credits are in my account. If you need any other ships, Jack, let me know. I'm always looking for work. Okay. Talk to Emma.
Find anything interesting?
Here, take a look at this.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm back. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Okay. That's the poisoning that we got from the swarming sunflowers. What's that over there?
Anything interesting in range?
Cave? scan that. Surprising. Calibrated Eon Cobalt. Way out seems to be up here. Yep, you can see the sunflowers that we took down on the way down here. I must say the pack and the light and the logo G. Now what is the G? 0.39 of course. Okay, that makes sense. Banjo? Starter. Right. I've got to admit, I'm so upstairs. Ooh, not sure we should be going in there at the moment.
What happened? Did you find those men?
They were in the Valley Canyon, like you said. Unfortunately, it came to violence.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
Know anything about stolen Hope Tech starship?
Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Well, we have a lead. It's still too early to say.
They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
Just doing her job.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Emma Wilcox is no longer following us. Emma Wilcox is now following you. Well, they could make their mind up. Right. Does it always rain here?
Was a pleasant change of scenery.
Rather aggressive wildlife.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well, you know.
Yeah. Not convinced by the uniform, not her thing. Back. I think we shall switch to the leatherware and be plainclothes deputy. Not sure that's actually allowed, but
it's ready.
I think that should be second star to the right. Keep on to morning, Barrett.
Maneuvering into position. And we are now in stable orbit.
So what on earth have we... Sure, we locked on to a planet they were calling Stink. No worries. We'll look it this way. To Akila.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Alright, you're good. Welcome to Akila City.
Okay, let's go down to Akila City. Down we go. Down we go.
I have things for you.
Do you? Okay, let's...
Yeah?
Do you have anything interesting?
Fishing for a handout, eh?
Nutrient, food. Right, okay, well, wait here a moment.
I'll be right here.
Okay. Not used to having 2 followers. Yeah. Still the water on the ground here in Akila City.
Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Oh. You know what?
Hopefully,
Suppose while I'm on Ranger business, I need to be in Ranger uniform.
Ashtar are sometimes spotted by the farms. That's why we only use robots outside the walls.
Okay, so we'll put the Ranger deputy uniform back on. That's a beastie and a half, isn't it?
A year or 2 back, I shared a drink with Ron Hope. That man can drink.
Hey, deputy.
It is this way. Yep.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
No, that's not it. There we go.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
There's still some unanswered questions.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
They were tough and well armed, probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
What happened to the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Could those men be veterans of the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
Still doesn't explain why they want Wagner Thumb.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Leah Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Okay. What can you tell me about Ron Hope?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
It won't be a problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Job done removed. Where hope is built. Emma is not following.
Nicely done.
Thank you, Emma. Bit of a maze, this place, isn't it?
Might be hard work, but sure beats living under the boot.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency. She'll be a terror once she grows up.
Yep. I think we're okay on ammo for
The heart of the settled system. SSNN.
how are we off? So 133, 110. I don't know, that's damage. 130. Okay, yep. Let's go see what weaponry Laredo have got.
The UC can't be that bad, can it?
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here.
Okay, can I like to see your selection?
Here's what I have in stock right now.
Okay. Head Ranger. A lawgiver. The Prime. Okay, some interesting ships. Sorry, interesting ships. Interesting handguns. Let's head to our ship.
your gun holstered during your stay?
Pick up Sarah and we'll head on our way. Oh, yeah. We did pick up some junk, didn't we? So let's try and get rid of some of that junk. Rather than go back to the shops, let's see what we've got here. Whether there's enough credit. Calibrated Eon, yeah. Maelstrom, Grendel. We don't want Berserker modified arc welder. Complete with laser sights, calibrated Maelstrom. Spacesuits, Navigator spacesuit, get rid of. Packs, Navigator pack. Helmets, Hackers, Navigator with Chameleon. Don't think we need that one. What else have we got? Apparel. Farming outfit. I think we'll yeah, okay. Let's get moving.
All right, let's go.
On we get.
It's good to be back on board.
Do you need something?
Can't say we do at the moment, Barrett. Resources, dump the whole lot into cargo hold, helmet. Oh, we should have got rid of some of the what do you think to the plushie? No worries. Alright. Go have a word with Ron Hope, I think it was, wasn't it, Ron? Going to need to jump to a different system.
Ship's clear on the Orbit locked.
Right, orbit locked, eh? 2 skill points.
You just look at that view.
Where Hope is built. Go to Polvo's orbit. Okay. In the Valo system. Let's jump. Jumping.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Freestar Rangers Akila.
It never gets
If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Docking. Not going to use the slow one. I'm going to switch to my.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Time to suit up, though. We don't know what we're going to walk into. Let's go for it.
What's new?
We going to be able to talk to her? Try that again.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Steal this piece of junk? Repair bill would eat my profits. No, I'm the new deputy. Yeah, go with that.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that, Deputy. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
We need to get you to a doctor.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
Okay, I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one.
We're happy to help. I have something I need to discuss with you.
Sarah, you're always doing that at the wrong time. Only things were that easy to repair normally. Interesting ship layout. Something up there, okay. We'll go down. Sarah, anybody ever tell you you get in the way at the most inopportune times?
Thanks. That should get me home.
Oh, happy to help a fellow ranger.
Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Alright, just tell me where they were headed and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Okay, so Miatha. You've done it again.
Time to move on. There's something I'd like to discuss. Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about.
Is this the time for it? Don't tell me Barrett sent you another one of his dirty jokes.
No. I wish it was that simple. It's not from Barrett specifically. It's a line list of questions they need answered. Only I'm not there to answer them.
Oh, so it's not so much the message itself, it's what it represents? Are you receiving these messages often?
No, it's the first time. But the fact that they're reaching out, well, it's given me a lot to think about.
So it's not so much the message itself, it's what it represents.
Exactly. But let me back up a bit so I can explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
Must have been painful considering it was your department.
Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
It's ridiculous to accept all the blame.
Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value.
Nonsense. No one pushed harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
At least Constellation has been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
Maybe you should resign your position as chair and just explore. That's done.
Oh, you have no idea how tempting that sounds. But then dumping everything I've worked so hard to achieve, it's like I've wasted another decade of my life. I can't do that. Ah, so frustrating.
I'm sorry I pushed so hard.
No. Oh, I'm the one that should be apologizing. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn.
Ouch, and right to my face too.
You'd think I'd realize by now that I can always depend on you to lighten the mood. Wow, that was a hell of a ride, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry to put you through all that. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
Good. Right. Let's go pursue some...
What's on your mind?
Do need to make sure that we're buttoned up. Undock.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
What sort of ship is that? Not going to find out. Right. While we're here, do the surface scan. Let's travel. See where we get to.
What have we here?
You took out the jump drive.
There. Should be another scan while we're here. I'm not seeing any other resources to be had. Slow us down a bit. Ah, there it is. Right. to my... That's better. Not sure quite what happened there, but heading to Hopetown.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. You're clear to land at Hopetown.
Okay, good. We shall head down to Hopetown. Don't know what sort of place Hopetown is. But we'll find out. Come on.
Good to go for landing.
You lurkers out, your lurks are very, very welcome. Thank you very much. Right. We'll divest ourselves of the suit.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Not particularly, Barrett. I hope I'm not going to regret leaving that, but hey! Not sure what we've got in the way of sellables. Let's have a quick look. I think realistically we haven't got any sellables. Anything in ship parts, we're getting a bit too many of them. I'll shift those into Vasco though. There's the Rangers. Right.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Excuse me, a little time.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. but you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
That's an interesting line. If you can't protect your valuables, you don't belong here.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Can't say it did. Oh, first things first, how are you feeling?
I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
Well, no trouble at all, really.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you.
No,
You've got good timing.
Softened.
A courier just came in from Akila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Nobody from Hope's Tech reported the starship?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Let's meet with Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the same. They're spared no expressions.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
We could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Right.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done. And the sooner, the better.
I found your stolen ship on Montara Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I'm aware of your position.
then I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Ooh. The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Now, what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Right. Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
This is rude, but let's see how he responds to this.
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
Well, heavy is the head that wears the crown. I'm sure the burden of responsibility for your workers is an inconvenience, Mr. Hope. But the deputy has responsibilities as well.
Despite what you think, I have great respect for the badge and the difficult choices that come with it. But my primary concern is for the welfare of my people.
Okay, I understand your position.
I hope so.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Come on. Ah, I was caught behind a chair.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
I was hoping to learn more.
Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Yep. What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Okay, Jalen Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
7,500 or 7,300 credits. That's more than a little bit. Shadows in Neon. Yeah, something isn't quite right.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
There's the way down.
Just want to get all these approvals over with.
Okay.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Pardon.
Interesting setup they've got here.
Workers like to play hard here. They deserve it.
Zeroing in on anything useful?
Not particularly. Right. We'll come back and explore here another time. Up we go.
Need something?
Can't say I do, Barrett. Neon. And we lift.
Engines ready. Waiting on your word, Captain. Red apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
What is this ahead? Polvo Station, okay. Let's jump. Here's the jump.
contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Okay. Let's land on Neon. This time we might actually get beyond the pad. I think the previous times we've been to Neon, we've how should I put it? Been involved in the small packet trade for Galactic Parcel or whatever they call themselves.
See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Wow. Let's just check with our friends here.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Anything I can help you with?
I don't think we need any
Nothing
repairs,
for
but
us
let's
to do.
check.
You're in good flying condition.
Let's see what ships they have for
I'm
sale.
sure you can find something you like.
A responder. Quite a hefty electromagnetic a Stroud Eklund ship, eh? A Falcon. That's a lot of missiles. That one might be worth thinking about. Shield is a bit light. Crew 5, okay. Privateer. No. Kefir. Can't say that one tickles my fancy much. Warhorse. That's a lot of power available for a Class A ship. Well, it's an interesting one.
Yeah, what is it?
Nothing. Let's go and see the Ranger. Reload. Stash.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits direct. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
So, she thinks that's going to suck the credits from my pocket.
What's this about? Cut the act. Snipper's picked up.
Right. Okay, so Ranger Station.
Interesting.
Freestar Rangers.
This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You were expecting someone else?
Not exactly, but I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here.
You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here, but this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
So you think I should just give up?
No. I think you should be careful.
I'm sure the people of Neon want to uphold the law.
Yeah, about that. This isn't Akila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
Law enforcement isn't exactly welcome in Neon, but that shouldn't deter you from your duty.
Who runs this place? I won't cause trouble. I can't promise that I won't cause trouble, but I won't aim to cause trouble.
Good.
I can't believe this. You're shirking your responsibility based on what this fool thinks. You have a lot to learn about duty and honor.
Well, fair.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cause credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Right. Any advice for a Freestar Ranger deputy working in Neon?
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Right. Are you sure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Do you get a lot of unwanted visitors?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, then I don't get involved.
I thought Rangers were supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
Okay. You worried that your badge makes you a target here?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Okay. Take me to Billy Clayton. Having pissed Sarah off by saying I'm not here to cause trouble. Well, I'm not here to cause trouble. But fancy that pissing Sarah off. Okay, there he goes.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Akila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job that he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. there are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-road. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit right in.
We in Frankie's grab and go?
Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, shoot. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need?
I'm looking for thieves skilled enough to steal a ship from a factory.
Right out of the factory? Damn, that's pretty impressive. Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
I suppose we shouldn't be surprised that he's asking for something in return.
People could be in danger?
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Where are you going? That's part of the job. Where are you going with this?
Please, just hear me out, okay? I need to know I can count on you.
Right. Yeah.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Well, that's terrible. You shouldn't be responsible for your brother's debts.
Yeah? Well, tell that to Goodman, because he doesn't seem to care. He just wants his money.
What syndicate are you talking about?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
Right, let's try a persuade.
From where I'm standing, seems like our problems are intertwined like a couple of fuel lines in a thruster assembly.
Ooh, that's a lot of somebody else needs to know about this.
No, I can't. Sorry.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Nobody wants that.
I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm trying to be reasonable here.
Wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important.
I hear you, but it doesn't change anything. I'm sorry, but this is my life we're talking about. If you were in my position, I'm sure you'd feel the same.
Right, I'll talk to this loan shark, but you better make it worth my while.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Bethseda. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Alright. First off, I'm gonna go back and get some armor. And maybe...
What was the name of that guy? The contact for the
And I'll pick up that disruptor as well. If I don't have to kill anybody, that'll be better. Where am I trying to get to? Trying to get to the ship. It should be this way. There we go. Spaceport terminal.
Well, with all signs...
Can I reach the... Yes, I can reach the cargo hold from here. You know what? I'm actually going to go with the Mantis this time. And I'll pick up the Nova Blast disruptor, and I'll pick the other disruptor up for Sarah. Right, Sarah.
Can I help?
Let's trade gear for a moment.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Weapons, Nova Blast disruptor. I want to mount mine. Sarah, what's the Nova Blast want? Heavy fuse. Does she have any heavy fuses? No, she doesn't. Alright. Ammo. Heavy fuse. Weapons. Nova Blast. Equip.
Okay.
And we'll go back. I think the Mantis, I really don't like the Mantis aesthetic, but it's armour. Come on. Oh, we have ads inbound. Right. Here we go. What are we going to find?
This is private property.
How are you doing? It's been a while since we had a chance to catch up.
Citizen, citizen. So only the one syndicate here. So let's actually try detected.
What are you doing? Cowards.
Why can't I pick up a key? Would appear that stunning the guy stops me from being able to check his pockets. That's something I didn't know. Okay, so we're just going to have to wait for the guy to come round. Oh, you know what? I think this is... Try not to do this, but... Let's see if we can...
Private property. You better keep walking. This is private property.
I need to get in there, it's important.
Do you now?
I'm sure we can work something out.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make trouble, I just want to talk this through.
Look, I'd like to help, but...
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
Sorry, but I can't. Maybe you've got hearing problems. I don't know. I said you ain't getting in here, and I meant it. Now get lost! As long as you behave yourself and don't overstay your welcome, I don't see the harm in a quick visit. Here, this will get you in.
Right.
What? Got a problem?
A new customer, perhaps? Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Oh. I hear about the debt you're trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf, but I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
What an absolute imbecile. He's clearly mocking us.
Billy doesn't owe you a thing. The debt was his brother's.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exactly what he did. What's your stake in this anyway?
That's none of your business.
But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here.
I'm asking for your cooperation
Then
here?
offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
You're wasting your time. Let's actually go for... That's a lot of persuasion.
Let's just calm down now.
Still got 2. Back that kid into a corner and you might make him dangerous?
Don't you worry, Deputy. I'm more than capable of keeping myself safe.
Come on, Billy's barely getting by as it is.
He's got something, and something's better than nothing. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Didn't want to do that, but... Where is... That's got to be the guy. Ah. Come on. Get rid of you. Drop. Not sure again that that's the best resolution, but that's not a resolution, is it?
Now you'll see why people fear us.
No one kills Sioka and lives. Screw this.
Let's do this.
Well, that ended him. Well, so much for not making trouble. So much for not making trouble.
Apply today at the nearest kiosk. Our trained and certified physicians.
Kevin and Astus has run into some trouble. Words are wise.
Okay, what are we going to find? Somehow I suspect.
Seen them at least 3 times now. They hit the bars, buy a lot of drinks, and talk up how great they are, how their unit almost won the war single-handed.
In other words, they're recruiting.
Yeah, pretty successful too. Locals really eat up that former war heroes crap. It's been more than 20 years. I think nobody would carry it.
To a lot of people, war heroes is exactly what they were.
I know what you mean. When I was a kid, my friends and I used to pretend we were 1st Cavalry soldiers fighting off imaginary UC troops.
A lot of kids play that game. Don't expect a war.
Did you talk to Goodman?
Unfortunately it came to violence. Didn't work out well for him.
I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was hoping he'd come around when he saw you were a Freestar Ranger deputy.
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work around here.
Okay, time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Right. And that, I think, is a good place to end. Well, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the lurks. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the chats. It's been great. Quiet Mirth, thank you very much for being in chat. Thank you for lurking. It's great that you're here. Do you want to come around for the raids? I'm not sure who we're going to find, but that'll be good. YouTube, back tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're playing yet. If you've got any ideas, put it in chat quick. Again, for you on Twitch, if you've got anything that you'd like us to play on chat, brilliant. Come here. Thank you. So, YouTube, I'm going to just say goodbye to you. And it's been great having you. Thank you very much. If you can hit that like button, that would be fantastic.